and welcome to Moving Vlog Part 1. These ones are actually all Blair's. She had a bunch of stuff that she left here when she moved and we said we'd just stick it on her moving truck. So this pile is hers. Basically everything that doesn't have a number on it is hers, and then the numbered ones are ours. That pile over there is mostly hers. So yeah, most of the stuff down here is hers, but we have a lot of bins around the house too. So today's video is not going to be a normal Declutter Monday video. This is going to be moving part 1 because we are moving. Yes, and we are packed up. Alex packed a lot of the sections that I wanted to do last. Well, I guess not a lot, just the laundry room and the kitchen I was going to do, but didn't have a chance because he packed it. So I created a system where I wanted to number everything and label everything that we were going to move. And this way I knew exactly what was in each bin. Because we're putting some of our stuff in storage and we're gonna live in Kingsport over the summer until our California house sells, I wanted to be able to get into the bins that I needed to get into and not disturb the other bins and not just be like looking for a needle in a haystack. So I labeled all of the bins with numbers, both on the front and on the sides, and I am going to show you, I made like a little numbers spreadsheet, and that is how I'm keeping track of everything. James is my little helper. Hi, baby. He's hanging out. He says, this is my frock. I love it a lot. Yeah. You want to get inside your truck? You guys might remember that if you watched my RV vlogs or my pregnancy vlogs, because we bought him this little truck walker before he was even born, and we found it at a Walmart on our RV trip, and we bought it for him when I was still pregnant, and he loves it. Yes, you love it. I'm about to get to work on packing up my closet, and it's really messy right now, as you guys can see. It doesn't look anything like it did nicely during the declutter series, but you guys have seen all the sections of this closet. I am going to start packing it up. I've already packed up my shoes, except I kept a few pairs out that I want to actually wear this summer. What I'm doing basically is I am going to be packing everything up, but keeping things that I want to use throughout the summer separate, because we are planning on spending the summer in Kingsport. And if we end up staying longer than that, then I can always get back into my stuff and unpack it and get out what I need. But in my mind, I'm just trying to keep the things that I feel I will use in the next few months separate. So I do have a few pairs of shoes here that I kept out. The rest of them I went ahead and packed up in this bin here, the bottom one. The top one I'm going to start packing up accessories and clothes in. And these bins we had already. We have a ton of bins because of my sticker shop. We use them for inventory and storage. So we are packing in all of our bins first, and then any overflow we'll get boxes for, but that way we can utilize the bins and keep them. All of my shoes fit in that bottom bin, and it actually filled it up really nicely. It was like the perfect quantity, which was really, really nice. So I'm gonna get started on here. This is what it currently looks like. It's definitely messy right now because I've been living in it, but you guys have seen these drawers and stuff. Also, I'm filming this on my iPhone, and I've been filming these declutter videos on my nice camera, but the lighting was really bad in here and I just couldn't get it to work on that camera, and the iPhone like brightens it up. I'm laying all my clothing flat in these bins, still on their hangers. I know that this might not be the most efficient way to pack your clothes, but we have the bins available, and I love the size of them. I love that my clothes can stay like laying flat and unwrinkled. This bin is full, so just to give you an idea of how much fits in one bin, I was able to do that much of my dresses and that much of my jackets and sweaters, and those were completely full racks. So I would say I probably need 2 to 3 more bins total for my hanging clothes. I'm labeling the bins on the sides and also on the tops so that I know exactly what is in each one, and the number corresponds with my little like listing system that I'll show you. For my bags and clutches, I'm using these smaller bins, and I'm layering packing paper in between the layers to keep items like safe and away from rubbing each other and like rubbing the stones off of these clutches. I am on my very last bin here. This is my memory bin on top, and then I just have some clothes I pulled that I'm going to take on the RV, and a couple pairs of shoes that I'm just going to pack up at the top of one bin. A couple I'm going to take on the RV, and that's it. And my closet is packed, you guys. How crazy. Oh, The move is getting very real, Bubba. I am sitting on my closet floor and I am finally done with my closet. It feels so good. So I wanted to touch quickly on my numbering system because I have gotten some questions on Instagram. So what I'm doing for this move is I am numbering all of the bins, and I have 4 separate numbering systems going. So I have regular numbers, just plain numbers 1 through 60, and those are all of our household items. Then we have Elle's numbering system. So right now we're through L17. These are all of the items that are my personal items. So things out of my closet, my bedroom, my bathroom, and my office. Then we have an Alex numbering system, and we have a shop numbering system. So, and that's for my sticker shop. And so what I do is I number all of the things, and then I have this Excel spreadsheet. And what I've done is I write the box number over here. This is for our main household numbering system. I put the location that it was in the Orange County house. So, you know, this came out of the kitchen drawers, the bedroom cabinet, downstairs decor, etc. And then where I want it unpacked just loosely, so I know that's like a kitchen item, some living room items, etc. And then I have the items that are inside of it. And that way I know where everything is, because we are going to be living in Kingsport for a while and having our stuff in storage. If we end up needing anything, we can get into it easily and we can find exactly where it is. So this system is working out great for us. It's not that much harder to actually do it than it would be to just pack without the numbers, but it's going to help us so much in the end. Yeah, so this is finished up. This is all empty. We have just a few things right here in the front, the bins that I just showed you. And then this side is also empty. You guys, I hurt my ankle somehow, and there's nothing I can do about it because I can't rest it. I have to pack my stuff up. We're leaving. Moving on to the nursery, I'm going to pack up the rest of this room. There's really not that much left. We have a happy baby on the floor, keeping me company. We only have a few outfits that he's currently wearing right now, and everything else we've packed up. We do need to pack up those pillows. This is completely empty here. I need to pack up all of his like knickknacks on his bookshelves. The dresser's completely empty. So yeah, this room is gonna be done probably within an hour. So that's exciting. This room will be done. Are you ready for your room to be done and packed, my sweet boy? I'm done in here except just a couple of things. James is still in here. I cleared off both bookcases and all of the stuff that was on top of the dresser, with the exception of this big bunny lamp because it's big and I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that. And then these are gonna go, but again, don't really know how to pack them. And then over here, we have all of his clothes he's currently wearing for the RV, and then everything else is packed up. And then this is a bin that I'm gonna have to like repack and figure out. And then I have a few bins here that are finished, and that's it. So yeah, the nursery is pretty much move ready. My entire makeup collection fit in one bin. Granted, it's a very, very full bin, but I'm really proud of that because guys, before it would have been like 5, probably. So while I've been packing the inside of the house, Alex has been in charge of the garage, and I'm gonna insert a clip of what it looked like before he started. I did not think I was gonna put this in the video, but now that it looks, now that the garage is done, I'm like, I'm glad that I have that before clip. So I'm gonna show you that. Here is a before of our garage. Yeah. And then here is after a few days of him busting butt in this garage and making it ready for the move. All of this stuff is going. A lot of that stuff's shop inventory. So yeah, that's all going. And then he basically packed up what we wanted to keep, but most of the stuff in here we sold off or donated. And it feels so good. Look at this. Oh my gosh, compared to what it was like before, this is amazing. One of the very last things that I have to declutter in the entire house are my coffee mugs, which I will show you. Everything else in the kitchen is packed up, but Alex didn't touch my mugs because he knew that I wanted to declutter them. And these are not counting the ones that are actually like in the dishwasher or are in use. So I would say there's probably 5 more like just around the house, either being used or in the dishwasher. And to be honest, I feel like most of these I'm gonna wanna keep. I love coffee mugs. So all the mugs are pulled down. This is what we're looking at. And what I'm gonna do is I am going to go ahead and pack most of these up for the move. I am going to keep just a handful of mugs out so that we can be using them over the next few days, and then the rest we're just gonna go ahead and pack up. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm not going to be getting rid of most of these. I don't want the expectations to be crazy high because I just know that I'm not going to. But one that I am gonna get rid of is this one here in the front. It has like a chalk label, and there's a set of 4, so there's 4 of them mixed in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all of them. I never reach for them because they're too small, and I really love huge mugs. Like this one behind it is like massive, it's huge and deep, and I really need lots and lots of coffee in the morning, and I like to sip on it for a long time, so I always make the biggest setting. So this little one just never gets used. So that one, along with all of its little siblings, so there should be 4 in here. I'm going to get rid of this mason jar. All right, I'm gonna keep the rest of these because most of these we use regularly. That's an E on there. It looked like a bug in the viewfinder for a second. But this one does look like a bug. Look at that. Because a lot of these have like special meanings. Like these ones on the end we got at our wedding. These ones, Blair and I went on this show and got that. These ones are from when we spoke at FITM, and this is from when we went to Hawaii, and that's a really cute upside down cat mug. Show them upside down. Oh yeah, so cute. So I don't know, a lot of these I just feel like are either from memories or they get used a lot, and yeah, I mean, it's like one of the things I hoard. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna keep them all. Babe, do you have an issue with keeping all of these?
I like them.
Is there anything that you feel like we should get rid of?
No, I like all of them.
Me too.
I think that
and we use them.
As far as weird things to collect, it's not that bad to just have a little couple cabinets full of mugs.
Yeah.
I think we can do it.
All right, so I'm gonna pack these ones up, and then these are the ones that I'm keeping out just to use over the next few days. My office is kind of chaotic right now. As you can see, it's really messy just from where I have been packing everything up, but I am almost done, and this is really the last area of the house that I have to finish. And the reason that I saved this for last is because I've been using it. I'm trying to film a bunch of last minute videos just so that I can actually like have content to put up, both my planner stuff and my regular videos. So yeah, I gotta start on this room, but I have done a lot already. I did all of those drawers, which was all my makeup. Those are packed up, and all of these drawers are packed up, except like a couple of things in random drawers, but pretty much those are completely ready to go. So we're getting there. You get to come to Nashville, and you get to come to Nashville, and you get to come to Nashville, and none for Gretchen Wieners. Goodbye.